For the very first time in Indian movies box office history, two back-to-back box office monsters, that is KGF, RRR, have been slaying and crushing the industry records in every possible way. How did these South Indian movies wreak havoc in the theatres, storming through the 1,000 crore club? Let's do a startup analysis on how filmmakers like Prashant Neel sir and S.S. Rajamouli sir have cracked the code to the biggest pan-Indian movie successes. Let's start. If you look at the front runner of a pan-Indian movies, the legendary Bahubali and the epic monster KGF, both of them started out with their own MVPs. Yes, the first part. So for those of you all who aren't familiar with the word MVP is a business term that stands for a minimum viable product. So any startup which has got a new product idea, before building the complete product, they build a basic version of the product with key features so that they can test the customer behaviors and assess the demand for it, based on which they'll be able to understand whether the product will work out in the market or not. Similarly, in the case of KGF and the Bahubali franchise, this triggered a deep emotional conscience of the people using influential elements, which in the case of Bahubali was a mother's revenge seek through her son and a son's promise made to his mother in KGF, followed by a curious, brilliantly knit element such as why did Kattappa kill Bahubali and will Rocky fulfill his mother's promise of becoming the most powerful man in the country? Now this instilled a strong eagerness and gave a strong motive for people to watch the second part, making their MVP successful. The multi-million dollar question over here is, how in this world did they manage to woo people across different ethnicities at such a huge scale? For that, we need to thank a set of TV channels and YouTube channels for presenting a plethora of dubbed South Indian movies. Although the originality of few movies used to get lost in the process of weird title names and few funny dubs, the viewers got hugely gravitated to the content and got the taste of new style of filmmaking, giving them a proper, authentic South Indian demigodish vibe and an adrenaline rush. Yeah. So these dubbed movies did all the awareness marketing and helped in creating the early adopters. In the business world, early adopters are those who try a product which has arrived in the market for the very first time and validate it. Similarly, in the case of movies like KGF, these early adopters got converted into brand advocates. Brand advocates are like next level people. They are like these King Kongs of the marketing. They are purely word of mouth marketers who are completely loyal to the product. They are the evangelist of the product. Now you may ask me, how did movies like RRR and Pushpa become such a huge success? Especially RRR raking in 1,000+ crores with the first part alone. See, the success of Bahubali has increased the brand equity of Rajamouli sir. It means people started unconsciously considering him as the epitome of an epic filmmaker. I would also say he's a great entrepreneurial filmmaker. He knows to map the demand of not just his film but also others' films. He was the one who suggested the Pushpa team to release the movie in the North Belt and predicted it to be a huge success, sensing Allu Arjun's already existing demand in the highly riding dubbed movie market and the backdrop of the movie and its subject. If you've watched this video till the end, I would really love to thank you right from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. It's been my privilege to curate this data for you. And I have another wonderful news for you all. StartupGully is launching its own MVP to serve the underserved needs of the unorganized D2C market. We are launching India's first of its kind D2C enabling platform so that you could start a D2C business right at the comfort of your couch. Yeah, so please like, subscribe and share this video with all the entrepreneurial souls whom you know. I would bet they would love this too. A lot of hard work has been put into this. Wish you all Godspeed. Love you all. Jai Hind.